was excited, so Topham had sent him to pick up a special to deliver to Dryaw
Percy
Airfield.
saw Thomas.
What have you got there? Tooted Percy. A balloon, replied Thomas. A party balloon? Asked Percy excitedly. No, said Thomas. This is a very special balloon. And he chopped away. Soon Thomas arrived at the airfield.
And Tiger Moth was there.
And hot air was puffed into the balloon.
Bertie and Butch were there too. And then James had arrived. He huffed.
A hot air balloon, said Thomas. It will take vacationers on rides around the island. Taking vacationers on rides around the island is our job, wheezed James jealously. Then, as if by magic, the hot air balloon rose silently up into the sky. What if the hot air balloon takes our passengers away? Chuffed James. What will happen to us then? This made Thomas worry. Suddenly, he wasn't so excited about the balloon. The balloon could be seen by everyone on the island of Sodor.
George saw it too.
Duck gazed at it for so long, he ran into the back of Stepney. Why, it's a floating basket with folks in it, said Donald. Whatever will they dream up next, said Douglas.
In Tampa with James and
Thomas were waiting at the level crossing
until George.
They were still worried about the hot air balloon. If it takes our passengers away, chuffed Thomas, there'll be no use for us engines. Passengers should travel on trains, huffed James, not in silly balloons. Then something big and round and red drifted straight towards them. We're out of hot air! Shouted a voice. Ah! Cried James. What's happening? Crash, bang, wallop with the balloon and landed right on top of James. He was so scared, he let out a huge burst of steam, which blew the balloon up again. The balloon rose into the air once more. Well done, James, called his driver.
Your own hot air did the trick.
Oh, no, James, cried Thomas. You saved the hot air.
Excuse me.
I didn't mean to, groaned James. That would sure to take our passengers. Here come the Teletubbies.
Laughed Thomas. Lala and Bo were speaking severely to Thomas. Right here, said Thomas. They have.
Wherever James went, he could see the balloon carrying vacationers across the island. He felt he should be taking those passengers. Rails are better than hot air any day. James arrived back at the station. There were lots of people on the platform.
So was Butch.
Sir Topham Hatt was waiting too. Well done, James. But now the passengers will ride in the hot air balloon. Sir Topham Hatt laughed.
So did Annie
"You're
Clairvaux.
right, James," he said. "But they will need a ride home in a train." James was delighted.
Bertie was delighted too.
Sir Topham Hatt was right. The engines were busier than ever, taking vacationers to and from the airfield. Whenever James sees the red balloon, he whistles and toots. And sometimes when he's asleep at night, James dreams he can fly too, just like the red balloon.